Are you ready for a 5% pay cut? Some studies show that once student loan payments start over again, a lot of you will be experiencing the equivalent of a 5% pay cut because you have not been paying student loans for almost 3 years, and this is going to shock your budget. So stay tuned for some tips on how you can fit student loans back into your budget and some other advice to help you eliminate that debt ASAP. Hey y'all, I hope you're enjoying this quick episode. I just wanted to let you know that I have a course called The Purpose of Money Maximizer that teaches you how to maximize and leverage life insurance to invest in real estate and leave a legacy for your family. When you get this course, you will learn all you need to know to build wealth through life insurance, which is tax-free income when inherited by your family after you die. The best part is, for my birthday and through the month of September, I'm offering this $400 course at a deep discount of $40 just for you because I want you to know how to leverage life insurance. So if you're interested, click the link below and get the course ASAP because the price is going back up soon and I don't want you to miss out on this valuable information. Check out the Purpose of Money Maximizer and let me know what you think. What's up, y'all? My name's Aquania Escarne. I'm the creator and founder of The Purpose of Money, a platform where we teach you how to build wealth $1 at a time. Today, we're going to talk about student loans because it is almost time for them to be back in full effect. And people who haven't been paying will now have to put student loans back into their bill or face the consequences of defaulting. A lot of stuff has been going on because, as you know, it's been a long legal battle over whether or not the federal government can forgive student loans and erase them. And so many people have opinions about it, but that's not what today's chat is about. Today, we're going to talk about what to do if you are one of those people who has to reincorporate student loans back into your budget after several years of not having to pay a dime. First and foremost, it's time to pull out those budgets. If you haven't already been allocating that student loan money to another purpose, you should have been. If not, let's figure out what you have been using it for because hopefully that money is still there. If you've been saving it or investing it, even better. Now you just might have to pull back on those savings and investments. But if you've been spending your student loan money in other places, now it's time to reconcile and pull back. First thing I think you should do is go through your expenses and really figure out what can go, not just because you need to pay your student loans, but in general. We always should be looking at our budgets to make sure we can clean up where we can, get rid of expenses we really don't need, like streaming services you're not using, subscriptions you're not using, and really get our budgets back in order. But if you gotta pay student loans and they are heavier than you think you can afford, now is the time to really take action to fix your budget. One of the things I recommend is check out what your employer offers because my employer, when I was working for 15 years, actually contributed to my student loans in a significant chunk. So it allowed me to pay off my loans faster. If you're with a new employer or an existing one and you have not checked out if they have any student loan forgiveness or repayment programs, check that out right now and read the fine print because you might have to work a certain amount of time to repay that money, or you might be responsible for repaying that money if you quit your job right after they give it to you. So read the fine print before you take the money, but never, ever not ask the question. It's important to know if your employer is willing to help you, and some of them are. Another idea I have for you, especially if you know that these loans are not going anywhere and you really can't afford for them to come back into your budget, is to solidify what is it going to cost you, right? There's this really cool feature on the studentaid.gov website where you can look at a loan simulator and you can actually play out different scenarios where you can look at what does your loan payment look like if you try to pay the lowest payment, what does it look like if you are aggressive, and what does it look like if you extend your repayment time to 25 years. Check out the simulator. I love it. It gives you a lot of options, and there are some programs where you can actually pay down your debt based on your discretionary income. So you definitely want to look at these programs because right now they're capping what you can pay to no more than 10% of your discretionary income. And next year, there are some measures in place to reduce that to even 5%. So if you have a lot of student loan debt and you're trying to really still do adulting, pay your other bills and such, you may want to consider the lowest payment options or extending your repayment time. But you can use the loan simulator calculator to really help you figure out which decision is best for you. And I love the fact that you can even see the interest and how it's going to change or vary based on the changes you suggest, right? So this helps you really get a sense of, can I really afford to extend my student loans? If I do, am I going to be paying them forever, ever? These are things you want to know. I definitely also recommend that we treat student loans as a high priority debt because you never want to default on a student loan repayment. That's the one loan I would say don't do it because it could stop you from buying a house. It could stop you from qualifying for other types of loans. And you did get the education. So to an extent, it's money that they feel you definitely owe. If you are in a situation where you cannot pay your student loans for whatever reason and you owe more than $20,000, you might even want to check out Student Loan Planner, a great service that allows you to evaluate your loans as long as you have more than $20,000, and they can give you a strategic plan on how you can save or strategically pay back your loans. I'm going to drop a link in the description so you can check them out. But this is a great opportunity to get some other eyes on your student loan debt and see if there's any programs that you're missing. And if you are working for an employer that qualifies for some of the student loan forgiveness programs, you definitely want to make sure you apply for those programs so that the payments that you're making will apply towards your payments for the forgiveness programs. Now, don't get intimidated. Student loans can be very overwhelming, but take it one day at a time. Make sure you educate yourself about what opportunities are available to you, and make sure you know when your payments are due so you can pay them on time and get the help that you need. So if you need more assistance, you can also click in the link in my description to contact me, and we can have a free consultation to discuss your student loan situation and any of your other finances that you need help fixing. Until next time, guys, keep building generational wealth. Bye-bye.